guys. I know you have noticed that, like, oh, she's not even in the same area. So I no, I'm not touring the world. No, I'm not. No, I'm at my sister's house. Um, if you have saw my update on Twitter that I did make Sunday Story Day, and the story I'm going to be doing is like inspirational for you girls. It's going to be the time I started and the time I stopped cutting. Okay, so that is for you. I know I'm talking a little bit low because I never, ever, ever in my life told anyone this, and boom, here you go. I'm telling you it. And yeah, I hope everything. I hope you guys, you girls who cut, will take this into consideration and find your happiness. Cause I found my happiness through you guys. I found my happiness through YouTube. And I'm not saying no. You go on YouTube, you make videos, you get these subscribers, you get these views, you're gonna find your happiness. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying is I couldn't find out who exactly I was and what made me happy. Until I made my first YouTube video, and then my first reviews of my video, and there were good reviews. And people on my social media telling me, "Oh my gosh, you're so lovely, you're so great. Oh my gosh, you're awesome. I love you." That made me feel amazing, and it made me realize who I was. It made me a big. I want to be that person that will put a smile on your faces. Ting, put a smile on your face. I don't want to be that person that you feel like I'm talking bad about you guys, that I really don't care. Me, I am an open-minded person. So whatever happens to my life, I'm going to tell you guys because I want you guys to be a part of that. I want you guys to be a part of everything I do. Because I feel like I've been a directioner my whole, well, I'm not going to say my whole life. I've only been out for 5 years. But out of that 5 years, I've been a directioner. And hearing those directioners telling their story is sad because they've been bullied all their life, because they're different. I want you guys to be okay with who you are. I want you guys to not go to school trying to be someone you're not. Me, I honestly tried to be someone who I'm not in school. This year, this year I found out who I really was, and you know who I really is? Really is? I'm trusting Jay. I'm Jasmine. That's who I really is. That's me. And I'm gonna tell you the story of how I started cutting and how I stopped. One, I thought my mom didn't love me. I thought she didn't even care about me. And one of the biggest things that really pushed me to cut, I don't really, yeah, yeah, I see it, was when my best friend took my boyfriend. That really hurt me because I trusted her and I trusted her. And I put all my trust into her, and I, well, she's not gonna do this, she's not that person. But she did. And then she lied to me. I had to find out through another girl. To me, that hurted, honestly. And she, still to this day, I tried to make her feel the way I felt. But I noticed. Wait, I'm like, wait, hold on. That's not going to make her feel the same way that I felt when she did. So I thought to myself, what would honestly put her in that situation? Because losing your best friend is just split over it. You can find another friend. But the thing is, I trusted her. I gave her all my trust, and she blew it. She she threw it. She picked my trust up and threw it out the window. Like I don't even care. And still to this day, I wish she would feel the way I felt. But she didn't feel the way I felt. And then she slowly realized that he was only using her to get my attention. He was only using her to get my attention, and she was like, wow, you're right. He will always love you. He will always. But that, like, I'm not going to tell you the major, like, I'm not going to get into detail with you guys because I don't want to be crying, and I don't want you guys to cry. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry. I don't want to be filled. I don't want no sympathy, guys. I'm not asking for sympathy. I'm just the storytelling Sundance. I'm just telling the story, but I'm not telling every detail of the story. It hurted me, and it pushed me to the point where I cut every day, every day. I went to school one day, and my friend, she asked for I had a whole bunch of bracelets on my arms because you know you gotta cover what you did. You gotta cover what you did. My friend asked for a bracelet, but I wouldn't let her take it off me because the cuts was still freshly cut and it freshly still hurted. So if you touch it, it will. I will. I will say ouch or whatever. But she pulled it. She pulled it and it hurted. And I will never forget that day when I had three bracelets on. And we was at lunch. My bracelet is broke. And I completely forgot that I did that. I raised my hand, and my teacher looked at my hand, and it was like, and she just broke down and started crying. And I know you see this big old planet right here. I see it too. Don't mind the pimple, like for real, like those are stress pimples. But I know you're wondering why the heck I'm watching Cuba. I am not watching Cuba. My nephew is watching Cuba. Jamall, he's watching Cuba. So yeah, if you ever see this kid shows on TV, it's either probably my cousins or my nephews. Cause me, I don't watch that, and you should know I don't watch no baby stuff. The only show I would probably watch is Doc McStuffins. I love her, but you can go. Um, but that's it for storytelling Sunday for this week. If you want to share your story by the time you stopped and the time you started. Oh, I didn't tell you the way how I started. I mean stopped. I stopped because YouTube. Like this year, when I made my YouTube, my first video was on the 18th of August. The 18th of August, my last cut. I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping you can. It's like all the way on this side. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's right there. That was my last cut on August 18th. That was my last cut when I first made my YouTube video. And I tried to show you it, but I don't think you can see it. But I ran my finger against it on the video so you can kind of get a visualize of it. But I started because of YouTube. And I found my happy place. and I am glad I have all these beautiful fans. Oh my God. Next Sunday is going to be amazing because I am going to tell you about my first fan that I encountered. It was so amazing. Like, literally, after that day, I just could not stop smiling. But I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to wait until Sunday. Storytelling day. Oh, and I am also doing shout outs all this week up until Thursday. I'm doing shout outs. So if you want to shout out, leave a comment below. And and also if you don't follow me on Twitter, I will put the link up there. And if you did not like my official fan page, I will also put it up there too. And give it a big thumbs up. And tweet me your cutting and how you stop. Also, you can ask me questions on AskXM. It's AskFM/TrustinJ. You can ask me questions about this, about on my stories. That's why I made it because I know some of you guys will be, oh my gosh, I got so many questions to ask her, and I don't know how to ask her these questions because you only can ask because you only have a certain limit where you can. I think you only have 120 or 100 words on Twitter, and you can't get all your words what you want to say. So I'm opening up my Ask FM account, and you guys can ask me thousands of questions on there and thousands of questions on Twitter. Thank you guys. Give it a big thumbs up. John, come here. You're gonna give a what? Give it a what? You supposed to say big thumbs up. Give it a what?
Give it a great thumbs up.
Go like this. Give it a big thumbs up.
Give it a big thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
Good job.
Good job.
Okay. Oh shoot. I gotta edit that out. Ah,